I don't remember a time not wanting to be an architect. I remember being in kindergarten on that first day of school, and the teacher asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And all the kids in the class were saying they wanted to be sports players, they wanted to be athletes, they wanted to be firemen, policemen, doctors, movie stars. And I remember saying architect. My family moved to Atlanta when I was in high school, so I spent 3 years in Atlanta in high school and then got to Auburn from Atlanta. And then followed a person, a girl I met in interior design at Auburn, followed her to New York. So we were in New York for almost 2 years, dated our whole time in New York, and she grew up in Birmingham. So we got engaged in New York, and it was time to move back to Birmingham, to her hometown. And her dad, Aubrey Garrison, actually founded Garrison Barrett Group, which is where Live Design Group grew out of. I worked here for 5 years, and then Aubrey asked me to be a shareholder. And then Aubrey retired in 2019, and at that point I took over his role as president and principal of the company. Our core values here at Live Design Group revolve around our mission of we serve people who serve people. Over the history of my time here, we've started just naturally evolving and working for clients who are service and community-oriented clients. So we're working with churches, theaters, community groups, special needs organizations. We've discovered that we have this heart to serve those communities. So our core mission of serving people who serve people, we want to give opportunities and create meaningful spaces for those organizations to carry out their mission, to carry out their ministry through the design of their physical space. Another memorable project in my 25 years is Church of the King in Mandeville, Louisiana. And they came into our office, and the pastor was still questioning some of the things in the design. And because the technology at the time, it allowed us to get in 3D in real time within our software. So I asked the pastor, okay, you have some time before you leave. Let's get in the model and try some things, and let's redesign on the fly with you, watching us change it. The next client that we had, the founder, Aubrey Garrison, asked me, he's like, do you think we could do that from scratch? Do you think we could start from the beginning with a blank canvas and build the model as we design the model in front of the client? And that grew out of that process grew what we now have, our live design session process. Over my 25 years watching how technology has changed, it's really exciting for us as designers to get to design and collaborate with each other in a way that you couldn't before these technological changes. But at the same time, I think it's important for us to try to still slow down the process, to give more time for the individual to be creative and not lean too much on the tools to be creative for us. People involved on the client end and people involved on the design end, and try to keep that connection. Connection is still important. Relationships are still important.